And welcome back to redheart.com as well as the Crochet Crowd. I'm your host Mikey, and in today's tutorial we're going to work on the everlasting Christmas wreath, and this is designed by me. Everything that you see as far as accessories is basically creativity. You can actually decide what you want. Today I'm going to show you how to do all the green aspect. This is so simple and so amazing, and yet it's still quite a yarn pig. In order to do this, this is just a standard size coat hanger just like you see, and basically you have just bent it into a complete circle. You can get it as close to a circle as you need. You don't need to be perfect. You do not need any wire cutters in order to work with this project. So essentially you're going to take your coat hanger and make yourself a ring. Throughout this tutorial today I'm going to be working on the smaller version just like you see, because the concept is that easy that you're going to be able to follow along. So when it comes to the back end, let me turn this around and show you what's going to happen with the hanging area of your coat hanger. So when you're done with this, you can hang this on a wall or on a door hanger very easily. So here we have the coat hanger just like you see. It's the hook thing, and if you look at it from a perspective, you notice that it's coming up and straight out from the back side. Now the center of the coat hanger is in the inside of this wreath, but if you put this straight up, what's going to happen is that it's going to fall off the wall all the time. So what you need to do is just bend the wire back about 90 degrees and then bend it upward 90 degrees, and so that it comes out of the wreath just like so, so you can hang it up very easily. So let's begin. I'm going to show you how to do the stitch work next. To begin with, you're going to take your coat hanger and bend the bottom part into a ring, and you'll see the hook coming out on top, and that whole 90-degree turning, bending the hanger to come backward and then up, you can do at the end of your project. So what you're going to do is create a slip knot and slip your yarn onto your hook and slip your hook into the underside of the ring. It doesn't matter where you start on the ring because you can slide everything as you need to. Put the yarn over top of the ring and pull it through. Just like you see. And now we're going to begin to do single crochet. So chain one first, and now we're going to single crochet. So coming up underneath the ring, around, and pull through. And you're going to do that all the way around. So the secret to this is that in this project is that with every round your stitch work is going to multiply by 3. And why I say that is that if you're doing this project here, you do not want to over compress these stitches and like really slam them in really tightly, because you're going to regret it later, because you have to complete 3 stitches for every one that you do. So what we're going to be doing is that on your ring, this is a little bit too loose, so what we want to do is we want to make sure that our ring is nice and relatively kind of compressed together. You don't want to ever see your ring, because I'm using a pipe cleaner at this moment. It's a little bit, you can see the yellow going through, but you want it kind of nicely tight together. So just go all the way around, single crochet, and make sure that your stitches stay on the outside. People are questioning about that. So just a single crochet all the way around, and then we'll meet back up in just a moment and I'll show you how to start next. When you get all the way around, I purposely left this gapping space just for illustration purposes, and this in my case would have been where the hanger is going to be popping out on the top of your thing. So no matter where you started on the ring, you probably would have pushed all of these around so that it would end up back at the hanger and the other side comes back around. So what I immediately just do now is that instead of slip stitching or anything, I just I'm just gonna jump over. So this is where the wire will be coming up for the hanger. Just skip right over it, don't worry about it, and just double crochet into the first stitch 3 times like you see. Very, very simple. So the next stitch, double crochet 3 times. So on this particular round, I want you to go into every stitch that you're running into and put 3 double crochets in. This is going to cause it in just a few moments major ruffling to start up, because there's too many stitches going into such a confined area. So you're going to notice that when you're done this round on your entire hanger, that you'll notice that it's going to start looking all ruffly, which is what you're looking for. So continue just 3 double crochets into each stitch all the way around. We'll meet back up. There's not very many rounds to this particular project, so this actually goes relatively quickly as far as reading the instructions, but it takes a bit of time in order to complete the project from start to finish. So when you get all the way back around, you're gonna see that it looks pretty roughly, just like you see. And on the larger version of your hanger, it'll be a little more roughly looking than what it is here. So we're gonna be coming back, and you'll run back into the top of the loop of the hanger again. We don't worry about it. We just continue to work on this project. So what we're gonna be doing now is that every stitch again is gonna get 3 double crochets in. So we just immediately start. So it's just a continuous revolution. There's no slip stitching involved, just continuously going around. So every stitch again is gonna have 3 double crochets in, and this will be the last time that we're doing this particular concept of adding more stitches, just like you see. So again, 3 double crochets into each one, going all the way around. Meet back up in just a moment and I'll show you how to do the next part, and where this is the second last line, by the way, of your project. And it's hard to believe that it's gonna fill out, but just trust me on this one. This is a project that makes sense right near to the end when everything is finalized. So here we have it. We're coming all the way back around. For tutorial reasons, I'm not going to deceive you. I have not gone all the way around, but you can see here that I have done it to a certain degree here. And for tutorial reasons, I've already created my wreath, so I'm just doing it to show you how to do this yourself. So now that we're come all the way back around, we're immediately going to just half double crochet into the very first stitch, just like you see. So we're just going to do that. So this is your final revolution. So we're going to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then coming into the very next stitch, you're gonna want to pinch this down. So just hold this down, going around, pull through, and then just pinching everything, pull through all 3, just like you see. And so you end up with this kind of leafy kind of look at the end. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then coming into the next stitch, so pinch down and then wrap in, pull through, and then half double crochet it. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, pinch, next stitch, and half double crochet. So do that all the way around, and then you're finally done on this, and then you can see that you have this leafy look. And let me pull the other sample back out to show you now. So here we have it. You can see that there's loops on the outside just with the half double crochet that I was just showing you moments ago. And what's gonna happen is that your wreath is totally gonna bulk out, just like you see. It won't be totally to the point where you cannot slide anything in between. So this point you can glue gun your projects in. You can wire things in, like the boots have been wired in, the snowflakes are wired in, so are the icicles, but some of it has been glued in as well. So until next time, I'm Mikey on behalf of redheart.com as well as the Crochet Crowd. Enjoy the holiday season ahead, and remember, you can make these wreaths at any time of the year. You just have to decorate it accordingly. Until then, we'll see you.